Welcome. Today we're diving deep into one of the most advanced combat aircraft ever built, the F-35A Lightning E, a fifth-generation multirole fighter that has completely changed the way modern air warfare is fought. This video is going to give you a detailed, easy-to-understand, and complete picture of the F-35A, from its design philosophy and stealth technology to its weapons, avionics, combat role, and future upgrades. So settle in, because this jet is much more than just a fighter, it's a flying combat system. The F-35A is the conventional takeoff and landing variant of the F-35 family, designed primarily for air forces around the world. It was developed by Lockheed Martin under the Joint Strike Fighter program, a massive international effort aimed at replacing older aircraft like the F-16, A-10, F-A-18, and even some earlier strike aircraft. The idea was simple in concept but extremely complex in execution. Build one aircraft that could perform air-to-air combat, ground attack, intelligence gathering, electronic warfare, and reconnaissance, all while remaining stealthy and highly networked. What makes the F-35 a truly fifth generation starts with stealth. Unlike older jets that tried to reduce radar visibility mainly through shape or special coatings, the F-35 was designed from the ground up to be stealthy. Its angular surfaces, carefully aligned edges, internal weapon bays, and radar-absorbent materials all work together to drastically reduce its radar cross-section. From the front, the F-35 can appear on enemy radar as something closer to a metal marble than a fighter jet. This gives it a huge advantage in combat, because in air warfare, the aircraft that sees the enemy first usually wins. But stealth isn't just about avoiding radar. The F-35 also has a reduced infrared signature, meaning it's harder for heat-seeking missiles to lock onto it. The engine exhaust is designed to cool quickly, and the airframe helps shield the hottest parts of the engine from ground-based sensors. Combined with advanced electronic warfare systems, the F-35 can operate deep inside heavily defended enemy airspace where older aircraft would struggle to survive. Now let's talk about the heart of the jet, its engine. The F-35A is powered by the Pratt & Whitney F135 engine, one of the most powerful fighter engines ever built. It produces over 43,000 pounds of thrust with afterburner, giving the F-35 impressive acceleration and climb performance. While it may not be a classic dogfighter like the F-16 in terms of raw agility, it was never designed to rely on turning battles alone. Instead, its power supports high-speed dashes, rapid altitude changes, and sustained supersonic flight when needed. One of the most revolutionary aspects of the F-35A is its avionics and sensor fusion. The jet is packed with sensors, including the APG-81 active electronically scanned array radar, electro-optical targeting system, distributed aperture system, and advanced electronic warfare sensors. What's special isn't just that these sensors exist, but how they work together. Instead of the pilot having to interpret multiple screens and data sources, the F-35 fuses all that information into a single, clear picture of the battlefield. This fused picture is displayed on the pilot's helmet-mounted display system, which is unlike anything seen before. The helmet allows the pilot to see through the aircraft, thanks to cameras mounted around the fuselage. Look down, and you can literally see the ground beneath you, even at night or through clouds. Enemy aircraft, missile launches, friendly units, and targets are all highlighted directly in the pilot's field of view. This dramatically reduces workload and reaction time, giving the pilot unmatched situational awareness. Communication and networking are another major strength of the F-35A. It's designed to operate as part of a network, sharing data with other F-35s, older fighters, drones, ships, and ground forces. In many missions, the F-35 acts as a flying sensor node, detecting threats and passing targeting data to other platforms that may not even be visible to the enemy. For example, an F-35 can locate enemy air defenses and quietly send that information to a missile-carrying aircraft or a naval ship hundreds of kilometers away. When it comes to weapons, the F-35A is extremely flexible. To maintain stealth, it carries weapons internally in bays. Typical internal loadouts include AIM-120 AMRAAM air-to-air missiles and guided bombs like the GBU-31 or GBU-54. For close-range combat, it can carry AIM-9X Sidewinder missiles. The F-35 also has an internal 25mm GA-22, a cannon, mainly for air-to-air engagements and close air support. When stealth is less critical, the F-35 can carry weapons externally on hardpoints, dramatically increasing its payload. In this configuration, it can carry a wide range of bombs, missiles, and even future hypersonic weapons. This flexibility allows commanders to choose between stealthy penetration missions and high-payload strike missions depending on the threat environment. In air-to-air combat, the F-35A focuses on beyond visual range engagements. Thanks to its stealth and sensors, it can often detect enemy aircraft long before being seen. This allows the F-35 to launch missiles from a position of advantage and disengage before the enemy even realizes what happened. While it can dogfight if necessary, its real strength lies in avoiding traditional dogfights altogether. For ground attack and close air support, the F-35A brings precision and survivability. It can identify targets using its sensors, confirm them through multiple sources, and strike with extreme accuracy. Unlike older aircraft that might need escort or suppression support, the F-35 can often perform these missions on its own, even in contested airspace. This makes it especially valuable in the early stages of a conflict, when enemy air defenses are still active. Maintenance and logistics were also key considerations in the F-35's design. While early versions of the program faced criticism for high costs and complexity, ongoing upgrades and improvements have significantly improved reliability and availability. The F-35 uses advanced diagnostics to monitor its own systems, helping maintenance crews identify issues quickly and reduce downtime. As more aircraft enter service worldwide, economies of scale continue to bring operating costs down. The F-35A is currently operated by multiple countries, including the United States, United Kingdom, Italy, Australia, Japan, South Korea, and many others. Each country benefits not just from the aircraft itself, but from being part of a shared ecosystem of training, upgrades, and intelligence. This international cooperation is a major strategic advantage, especially in coalition operations. Critics often compare the F-35 to older jets, focusing on speed or maneuverability, but that comparison misses the point. The F-35 is not meant to replace one aircraft, it replaces many roles at once. It's a striker, a sensor, a coordinator, and a fighter all rolled into one. Modern warfare is less about individual dogfights and more about information dominance, and the F-35 was built specifically for that reality. Looking to the future, the F-35A continues to evolve. Software upgrades add new capabilities regularly, from improved electronic warfare functions to integration of new weapons. Block upgrades will enhance radar performance, processing power, and connectivity, ensuring the aircraft remains relevant for decades to come. Unlike older jets that required major physical modifications, many of the F-35's improvements come through software, much like updating a smartphone, only far more complex. In real-world operations and exercises, the F-35 has consistently demonstrated its strengths. Pilots report unprecedented awareness of the battlespace, and training exercises often show F-35s achieving kill ratios that would have been unthinkable in previous generations. Even when flying alongside fourth-generation aircraft, the F-35 acts as a force multiplier, making the entire formation more effective. Another important point is survivability. Stealth helps avoid detection, but if the F-35 is detected, it still has layers of defense. Electronic countermeasures, tow decoys, advanced warning systems, and high maneuverability all work together to keep the aircraft and pilot safe. Survivability isn't about being invincible, it's about stacking the odds in your favor, and the F-35 does that better than almost any aircraft before it. To understand the F-35A is to understand how air combat itself has changed. It's no longer just about who can fly faster or turn tighter. It's about who can see first, decide first, and act first. The F-35 was designed around that philosophy, and that's why it's considered one of the most important military aircraft of the 21st century. Before we wrap up, if you're enjoying this deep dive into advanced military aviation, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more detailed content like this, and drop a comment below with your thoughts on the F-35 or which aircraft you'd like to see covered next. Your support really helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching.